We're going to make a cap, and we're going to crochet it today. Well, not today, but we'll work on it the next week. You're going to need some yarn, and I've chosen 2 colors. You can do it in 1 color. It's no big deal. And then I have my measuring tape, just in case I need to know anything. And I have 2 crochet hooks. It calls for an H and a J, and I'm going to make mine a little bit tighter. I'm going to use a G and an I, and I've crocheted for many years, so I kind of know what I like, so these are the ones I'm going to use. We're going to use some different stitches. We're going to use front post double crochets, half double crochets, half double crochet through the back loop, knitting 2 together. We're going to do a bunch of different stitches, so I will work with you on that. So if you have your yarn, let's go ahead and get started. I kind of printed up the notes that I have. So this, if you have your tape measure, go ahead and measure your head, and basically you measure just right above your eyebrows. For example, I have a 22-inch head. I'm a big head. So when we start our ribbing, we're going to start our ribbing first, and it's going to be a nice long strip. When we do our ribbing, then you can kind of measure that to make sure that it's going to fit around your head. Or you can just take your material and wrap it around your head, see if it's going to work. But let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to do a chain of 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now if you want it a little wider, you're welcome to do that too. I'm going to go ahead and drop my camera so that it's a little closer to my work so you can see it a little better. Okay, and that looks fine to me. I think that will work. So once you've done that, you're gonna half double crochet across this. So a half double crochet is, we're gonna wrap our yarn, we're gonna skip that very first stitch, and we're gonna go into the second stitch, and we're gonna pull thread through, and then we're going to pull through all 3, and that's a half double crochet. We're going to do it again. Wrap, go into your stitch, pull 1 yarn through, and then pull them through both yarns. Okay, so we're going to do that 6 times. That's 2, 3, 4, I'm a little shaky, 5, and 6. So this is one way we're going to do ribbing, and after you do that, you're going to go ahead and chain 1 and then turn. Now we're going to do a half double crochet through the back loop in each of these stitches across. So in order to do that, I'm going to point this out. This is a stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you want to wrap your yarn, and we're going to go behind that. Most of the time when you crochet, you go into your stitch here to make your crochet stitch. But what we're looking at is we're going to go ahead and take 1 stitch at a time, and we're going to go around and pull our yarn through. So let me grab my hook, and again I'm going to wrap it once, and I'm going to find the separation, and then I'm going to wrap around that stitch below, and then pull through once, and then pull through twice. And it got twisted, but you know which side's right. So let's do it again. Wrap your yarn, go on this side, and then back up on this side, pull it through once, pull it through all 3 stitches. I'm really slow. Wrap it, go down and then up around, pull through once, and then 3 times. That's 3. This will be 4. This will be 5. This will be 6. Now, notice you have a stitch, but then you have that extra chain. So you don't want to catch that extra chain. You just want to catch your stitch. And pull it through. Okay, that's pretty much all there is to this pattern. And when you turn it on the other side, you can see you've made a rib. So let's do one more row, and then you're going to do this for as long as it takes for this to wrap around your head, to make like a band, like almost like the old hippie bands across your head. So I'm going to do one more row with you, and then I'm going to let you do this by yourself. Now remember, catch that first one. 1. And this is a little bit harder when they're 2. 3. 4. 5. And I have to find this stitch. Yeah, you can see I don't take the chain, I just take the stitch. 6. Okay, so on both sides you're going to have a raised, and that's just, it's like in knitting when you do a ribbing. So I'm going to let you do that, and I'll be back in a day or 2, and we will start the top part. And this should be nice and long. Mine will be at least about 21, 22 inches. So measure your head and see how you do yours. Okay, I know this is short, but you have work to do. See you later. Bye-bye.